Welcome again, new and returning viewers to Saviours D&D, our weekly Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition stream. Hope you are all good and well out there. As ever, we're really grateful if you follow us here at twitch.tv/SaviourSDnD, and you'll find our links to Twitter and our YouTube where we post VODs in bite-sized down below. We'll read out any new followers, subscribers, and donations at the end of the stream, and any support is always greatly appreciated. Thank you for those of you that are already supporting us. We also have a sponsor, Liberis Arcana, and we got to give away some of their lovely dice last week that are now winging their way to, I forget the...
Last Castle?
Yes, that's correct, on Twitter, and he's promised to post and tag us in it when they get to him. With their monthly dice subscription, using the code SAVIOURS at the checkout will give you a 25% discount on the first month. So they are, I have that myself, and they are very good dice.
They're awesome.
Good. So, as you may note, we are also down one player who has been struck with the vomitus spiritus. So we are down our yuan-ti warlock stroke druid, which somebody else will pick up, possibly myself, as we go through. So without further ado, I shall let the players introduce their characters. Terrible, I'm going to pick you because you're not paying attention.
Yeah, exactly. I'm organizing my dice. I play Mara Clearwater, I was about to say druid, a cleric of Joaquin, human. Yeah, she casts spells and trade and stuff, and she has a dwarven companion called Garvin, who is a fighter.
Indeed.
Yeah, I don't know what else.
That's pretty much her.
Yeah.
Mr. Jabberwocky?
Hello, I am Jabberwocky. I play Severe. I hit things with an axe.
Yes, you do.
Wow. Okay.
And I drink entire bottles of wine.
Wait,
it's like it's getting earlier there.
Yeah.
And last but by no means least, Mr. Dombro and Alton.
Yes, I play Alton. My name is Dombro. Alton is a little bardish, gnomish boy who is mute, who speaks through his bird Quill, who is a white raven. So you'll see anytime you hear me speaking as the character, I'm speaking through a raven. So there you go.
Okay, back to the action.
Oh yeah.
During our last session, the party continued to explore these strange crystal caverns and to root out the Silken Woe's presence in the Neverwinter area. After an initial combat with some Drider and a discussion with the local leader, Karanzan Vandry, they found the rest of the complex strangely empty, came across several locked and trapped chests which contained coin, gems, artwork, Silken Woe documentation, and several magical items. And continuing to move through the complex, they quickly dispatched a group of drow in a well-designed but purely executed kill box, before moving into a large cavern festooned in crystals, which were emanating the bright purple light that this area has been filled with, and are confronted with a number of the Silken Woe. 4 huge clusters of giant radiant of these purple crystals dominate the center of the cavern, and they pulse with an inner glow. Seems a couple of the Silken Woe are working some sort of ritual next to one of the these crystals. And as we return to the action, only Mara is aware that there are also 4 assassins lurking in the shadows due to her particularly high perception skills.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, did he mention that we're all nearly half dead and that? Yeah. Okay.
No,
Carry
sorry,
on.
Yeah.
One moment. I, Mara Clearwater, being of sound mind and body. Continue.
Well, as the party moves into the cavern, Karanzan Vandry steps up to the front, and he has already expressed his wishes that the party has been too badly put down by their the small roadblocks he's put in their place. And he turns and regards you all and speaks out and goes, "Are any of you of the gambling persuasion and in mind to take a little wager with me?" It's a little sort of devilish gleam in his eye.
I think Alton will very quietly lean towards Garvin as he was standing beside Garvin the last time he left. He'll just say, "It's gambling."
Well, you don't have gambling where you're from, Alton. That seems very odd, but you make a wager, you put some money down or an item of value, and you guess on the outcome of something. Like, let's say we flip a coin and you guess heads and I guess tails.
Oh, let's do that. Mara, give me that coin and we need to flip it.
No. No.
Yeah.
Okay, so
No.
you flip a coin, I guess, and what happens? And I get it right, and I win the game.
That is a simple form of gambling. I'm fairly sure that is not what he is suggesting. That
Oh, it's not just flipping coins then.
No, that is just the concept. It can be done in many different ways. Karanzan Vandries just sort of has a very humoured look in his face, listening to this discussion.
Yeah, I think Alton will at that point look back up. Wait.
And I think he just goes, "No, well,
A little bit.
Well, that's better, because it seems to me that you're all bloodthirsty killers. We're all bloodthirsty killers. So why don't we settle this unpleasant with a little bit more style, sophistication, even a modicum of etiquette?" I suggested.
When he says that etiquette, Alton looks to Garvin. And I don't think he
Garvin
says anything.
he just sort of shakes his bushy eyebrows and goes, "Not now, Alton."
And I think Alton will get his sword ready again.
I suggest a duel. Myself against one of your own. I win, you come with us as our prisoners and meet Mistress Oblodra. I'm sure she would relish torturing you all individually herself. Well, if you win that unlikely event, what would you wish from us?
If you all kill yourselves, because that's why we came here.
Does that work?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
No. I don't know. I
I
prefer
doubt
not
to
to.
accept that one, right?
And we only have one bloodthirsty party member. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's me.
Well, seems that's a slightly unbalanced. I'm offering to take you as prisoners. Fair enough, with probable thought of death in the future, and you're just offering death straight away. But, okay, I can do that.
Wait.
Mara sort of looks to the party like, I prefer not to gamble.
Can I do...
I can see that you, if you were going, he's talking directly at Salir now. I can see you're a little banged up. I'll even do it fair and allow you to be healed up by your colleagues there in the party, that we're on an even playing field. My strength versus yours.
Well, now I'm like very confused because normally I was kind of expecting you to be like, "No, we'll never do that," and then we just all attack each other. But now we're just like accepting that. And
I have my orders, and I am very, very committed to the cause of the Silken Wool, but I am a man of my word.
Why change the rules?
Can I roll an insight on Mr. Man?
You absolutely can. Anyone can. You can all do it individually if you wish.
Yeah, why not?
12.
Okay. First, I want to try and use emphatic and to let's see, get uncanny insight about one humanoid you can see within 30 feet. Is he within 30 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah. So make a wisdom insight check contested by the character's deception. So this is not my.
What did remind me what this power does? What would you get out of it?
If your check succeeds, you have advantage on attack rolls and ability checks against the target until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
So she's first sizing him up.
He's not going to contest that, so you don't have to roll.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Thank God. Right, and then that'll give me advantage on my insight.
Mm-hmm.
Because thank God, because that was a fucking 2.
Wait. Does the poison give you disadvantage?
Oh,
It
does.
does.
Oh, yes, it does. So that's just a flat roll. So roll again because you rolled 2 dice. You're
Better than disadvantage. Which
Thank you.
No, you're alright. I should have been rolling at disadvantage too.
Because I rolled an 11 and a 13, but now I rolled a 3 instead. 14? I don't even think he can get that low.
He seems to be on the level and will keep his word.
I mean, what do you guys want to do?
I'll give you a time to have a wee discussion.
This is surprisingly nice of you.
I have not. And he sort of, as you can see, he's heavily armored, but he sort of rolls his shoulders. I've not tested myself against a worthy adversary for some time, so I really hope you go for this, as I am very much looking forward to it.
I think Alton will definitely approach Salir as Mr. Karanzan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, good. Walks away, and he'll just sort of look up to him, and Quill will fluff his feathers a little bit. But I don't understand. If you lose the battle, why wouldn't we just kill him?
Because if I am dead, it will be very difficult to win.
I
If
see.
I'm being honest, I do understand all of your strengths and the like, but if that man can kill me, then he is way worse than we were expecting.
And we would probably need to attack him together. I don't think we should take this deal.
No.
I think
We're
there's
trusting. He might be honest about this.
Well,
I
here's the
don't
other
trust
option.
anyone.
Here's the other option. We attack him together. All of them attack us together.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I'm probably still fighting him one-on-one, but with more things coming at me.
More things helping you as well.
Yes.
But
I can take out a lot of the smaller drow.
You don't see the assassins because they're hidden
No.
from your sight.
I was about to say,
I can
Yeah,
take
at
out
the moment-
the bigger ones.
Yeah. At the moment, anyone can see apart from Mara is Karanzan, a priestess, 2 of the psychic drow that you've come across before, a wizard, and a drider.
It's 2 psychic drow.
Fuck.
Yes.
but Alton,
Yes?
you maybe some of the smaller ones, but can you take the ones out that are hiding out there? The ones with the sharp poisoned knives?
And
I heard a lot.
when you point them out, I see them, yeah?
No. You do, because even
No.
though
Okay.
you'll know they're there, and they won't get a surprise round, but they are well hidden. That even whilst Mara's telling you they're there, you just can't see them. I'm going to use those perception checks you rolled last game.
Okay.
It's like in a round. If you think if a rogue hides, you know they're there, but you can't see them until they come out of that hiding, or you take an action.
No,
again.
it's absolutely fine. That's no problem. If they've got like a lot of cover, that's all.
Yeah, there's loads in this
Yeah.
this place.
So okay, and I think Alton will sort of just nervously look around him and not see anything, obviously, but like, oh god.
It's the psychic ones that I'm worried about.
Me too.
Yeah.
Don't have any more of the tricks that got rid of the last one.
Right. And there are 2 of them.
But I do have tricks.
I didn't doubt it, but you might need those tricks to survive.
Hmm.
With if/when you
Did
get
he
captured.
say anything about fighting you in your current form?
I will say something about that, as in I would prefer to do such.
Fine.
Don't worry, I also have tricks. He pulls out the deck a little bit.
I think Alton will
Mara.
literally do the...
Mara will visually facepalm.
You visually facepalm. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
okay.
really.
Okay.
Good idea.
Card facepalm.
The furthest thing from a good idea, but whatever. What sort of HP are you at?
A bit above half.
Okay. Mara, I mean,
Mhm.
what do you think? Should he go and duel this man, or should we attack them all together? We don't have much. Those are the only 2 choices.
Yeah, that he's offering us. We could just walk out of this cavern.
No, that was not.
I don't think that
not-
was part of the deal.
I don't think he'll let us do that.
But
No,
he did
yeah, he
agree to
can-
kill themselves after, which was strange.
Is there any other exit out of this cavern?
Probably.
Not that you can see, but there's a lots of nooks and crannies that are out of your line of sight at this moment in time. So there's
Well-
nothing visible, but it
But like, I mean, we've been down in the Underdark for a while. We've obviously passed through caverns similar in terms of scope size. So there's every possibility.
very seldom is there just one way
Yeah.
in. But
Yeah.
by the same token, you have
We don't
in
see
your
it.
travels gone down blind ones and had to double back and things
Sure.
like that. So
It
there's
is
a high
good.
possibility, but it's not guaranteed there's other exits.
Okay.
It is up to you. I think fighting him in the duel might be our best option.
Do you think you can win?
We're,
Just to that, there's a come on, time is passing.
I'm trying to convince him to heal me. Give me a sec.
He just sort of almost gives a sort of a half bow.
we're betting on single victory that could.
I don't think they're going to agree with it anyway.
Okay.
But
No,
if
yeah.
I can get at least one of these guys dead before we all start killing each other, that is the.
Alton will curse him
Worse-
Sylvan, and he will pull out superior healing potion. Yeah.
So,
Why are you carrying those things?
It's everything. Like when he walks, there's a lot of clinking. That's all I'll say.
Okay, how much healing is a superior?
It's at
Well-
8d4 plus 8, I
Yeah.
think.
well then, I guess we are. It gives us a better option because
And at
then
that point, Garvin also sort of butts in and goes, and even if Salir agrees to this deal, doesn't mean
Yeah.
that we can go back on it should he fail.
yeah,
I don't want to be a
we're
prisoner.
simply
That
then
doesn't
we're
sound like a
beginning
fun
with one
time.
down. That's why I'm gonna save one of my spells for if he fails.
Okay.
But for now, we'll heal him and we'll bet on this. Hate gambling. Right.
I love that this is absolutely an affront to Mara because gambling is just against mercantile things totally.
It's a waste of money. You invest.
Okay, I healed for 27.
Oh.
Why are you doing that now?
He's drinking
Because
to get
I'm
ready for
missing
a duel.
a lot of health.
Yeah, he's.
But you can maybe do that later, and I can heal you now.
Or you can heal me later.
He's already drank.
I drank
he's
it.
already drank it.
I don't
I'm
think
not
you
gonna
know-
be.
I was very low.
Yeah, but well,
A bit above half is still missing.
We want him to win
50,
the duel.
60 hit points.
fair enough.
Ah,
Well then,
Squid.
how far away?
This is a canny opponent we're against. I want to do a quick Arcana sweep, just to see if anything is off kilter. If I notice anything on the battlefield.
How do you mean by off kilter? Because obviously our Arcana check
is everything
a detect magic. So
is everything magically what it seems?
okay.
As Salir is
I rolled
drinking the
disadvantage, I
superior
believe.
healing potion,
Mm-hmm.
Disadvantage.
Yes, because you're poisoned.
Oh my god!
as
2 19s.
Oh, nice. So what's that total?
I remember. It is 25.
Yeah. Again, everything seems to be what it seems to be within your view, but there are areas of the cavern blocked from your view due to these huge crystal clusters. So you can't guarantee everything is there.
Can I pivot on to a second question about that then?
Mm-hmm.
Are the crystals blocking magic?
No, not
Okay.
not in any way.
Okay, cool.
Sure.
as
No.
Salir
It's
drinks,
it's just their physical view. Sorry, Jabber.
no, I was just saying, as he drinks a superior healing potion, he is like, he's doing the thing where he has 2 potions in his hand. So he's drinking 2 at once, and I'm gonna drink my potion of giant strength as well.
Uh-huh.
Fair enough.
Oh, he's double dropping.
We do have a potion of growth as well, but I'm guessing.
I also have that as well, but that will be later.
Garvin, do you think you're well versed in combat? Do you think there is something that we can tell the
Just
drow
hit-
that will be advantageous for Celine?
Heal giant strength. Let me check.
I think it was. You're right.
I think it's just the 19.
Yeah. But it's an
Enough.
extra +1 on everything.
Yeah.
Um,
+2 for me.
and I think Garvin just sort of turns to you, Mara, and goes, how do you mean tell them something that would be advantageous? I'm not quite understanding.
Say if I'm negotiating with someone, having
Aye.
them believe something about the thing that we're negotiating about could be advantageous for him. Like if he believes that something I'm selling him might have more worth or less worth, I can shift my product more easily.
Well, if these were ordinary drow from one of the big cities, there wouldn't be any negotiation. There would just be instant slaughter. So I don't know enough about this strange organization that they're part of to really answer that question. It's I've had no dealings. I never knew they existed until they attacked us in that alleyway in Neverwinter.
Yeah.
So I think really what you have to do there is not rely on any preconceptions that you have about drow.
I guess.
I don't have any.
Celia, do you have
Just
any
as well,
suggestions?
Alton.
Celia, do you have any suggestions of things that might be advantageous for you for him to believe about you in combat?
Well, he's seen us in combat,
Sure.
so no.
Hmm.
Why would I do? Because
But he hasn't seen the deck.
he hasn't seen the deck.
Are you gonna whip out the deck?
I'm gonna whip out my deck.
I whisper to Salir only.
Well, we'll need to keep our eyes about us.
Please keep an eye on the other people so they don't help, because if they help, you're free game to kill everything.
Yeah.
And don't worry, Salir, I have your back. And Alton says that, and he takes out his bagpipes ready to blow on them.
What does
And I think the other thing that when you say, you know, if the thing is, Garvin says, remember, if we see doing anything, that'll trigger them as well.
Yeah,
Well,
don't.
I'm just
yeah,
playing a
don't.
song.
No, that.
what does
Okay.
the other drow? What is his armament like? Shield,
Full
sword?
plate armor.
He was full,
Yeah.
not full plate. He had half plate and a shield and a longsword.
A longsword. No other
Typical.
weapons visual.
He also had a longbow, but he has taken that off and laid it at the back along with some arrows.
Okay.
He doesn't think he's going to be needing any ranged weaponry.
Yeah, for the sake of the duel, Salir's actually gonna take off a bunch of his weapons and just kind of like set them in a pile behind him, just to like
That's fine.
just to be with just to have one weapon.
And when he turns back and he sees you doing that, he says, "I take it a decision has been made." He sort of, it's a big grin.
I think
How-
Alton will start
so-
playing the bagpipes.
How
He'll be-
wounded is Slayer?
He's just over half.
Good. I'm at about missing about 20 something. 20 missing about.
Right. Then take 2 healings. Because it's kind of better that you begin with full rather than,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alton, roll a performance check on the bagpipes.
That's a natural 20, but it's disadvantage, right?
Yes, because you're still poisoned. For
That's
full
still
hour.
good. 17 plus 8. 25.
Yep. You managed to belt out a tune. They seem to be an ordinary set of bagpipes to you. You know that there is some sort of magic to them, but it's not apparent on blowing them. And they seem to be of quite a good quality, even in the mundane sense of the
with
their instrument.
With the music that sounds extremely like Braveheart music. Exactly like Braveheart music. He will be giving inspiration onto Salir.
Okay. That's up to 10 minutes, I think you get to use that, if I remember.
All right. Yeah.
The hour is upon us.
Salir will tread forth.
Right.
But just as they're about to begin, Mara's going to use her channel divinity, Smooth Talker, and trying to convince the drow that he shouldn't use a shield because that would be dishonorable in the combat.
That's so clever.
Absolutely, but it's going to be a super high.
Yeah. Salir also looks back and just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he wants all of the damage.
Why are you screwing with my duel?
And this would be a disadvantage because you're poisoned.
Yeah. I begin speaking quickly to Signor, but yeah. Sadly, I couldn't think of anything to say.
You have disadvantage
but,
praying.
The target must make a saving throw.
Of what type?
The best type.
Intelligence saving
make an
throw.
intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, it's probably against my DC Maru. One statement of your choice.
It's not. It just you get advantage. Is that not what it said on a persuasion check? So,
But did I succeed?
Also,
but you have to. What I'm saying is you have to roll. It's not a DC.
The target must make an intelligence saving throw. What am I rolling?
Yeah, no, right. Read the whole thing out again.
An action, you begin speaking quickly about terms. Target of your choice that can see or hear you. The target must make an intelligence saving throw and a failed save. The target believes one statement that you make for the next 5 minutes that you communicate to it. The statement can be up to 10 words. You must describe your creature or the object you can see. On a successful save, the target is unaffected. The effect ends. Yeah, he makes.
Can you post that so I can actually read it because you were doing it too quickly? Because
he did.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't see. Apologies.
No, you're good.
It's fine.
It's
I've never
D&D.
posted this
Spells
up
are
before.
confusing.
Yeah.
It says economic terminology.
Yeah, so he has 10 words or less to say it.
Yes, but economic. I think smooth. I think this is. I'm going to rule here that
really
this is
tough on this one.
this does not apply in this because
Okay.
It's a charm anyway, isn't it?
You can't business smooth talk in an honor duel.
yeah.
Well, I mean,
I mean,
need to
technically, he
trade-
made a good point, though. On the other
They need
hand,
to-
I get it.
They need to trade equally in this duel, or else nobody will be able to achieve the maximum amount of honor gained from the combat. Warriors trade in honor.
Whatever the ruling is, the ruling is. We'll just go with it.
Yeah, we'll go with it.
I
I'm not gonna.
am going to rule that that's just too much. for a level
Also,
2
yeah.
for a level 2 ability.
Also, just because he believes the statement doesn't mean he's not going to use a shield.
Very true.
True.
So it's like,
I believe that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sorry.
also, like, yeah.
Sorry, Tara. I know that was
No, don't
it
worry,
Was
don't
very,
worry.
It was very
We're fine.
It's fine.
a
It's
good
fine.
thought about it, but yeah, I think that's a
Fine.
bit too much. I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just go on with the duel. I want to be a slave already.
Yep. Why do you
I
not
look
have
good
faith
in
in me?
pinstripe.
Yeah.
So, do you have any last words, or shall we just do this?
I think we're good. Good to go.
Because Cillian's such a talker.
Are we?
Yeah.
I'm
Roll
guessing.
initiative.
I'm guessing then. Okay. We're not allowed to grant bonuses, any buffs. He didn't say anything about it, but
I
I'm
already
guessing
inspired-
It's
Yeah,
a one-on-one duel. He has
Yeah.
specific.
There has also been an awful lot of run-up time and things, so...
Yeah. I'm just wondering so that they don't do it.
I have inspired. him as
You've
well.
not seen. They've spread out. The Drider is still standing at the back,
Yep.
protecting the other two, who seem to still be continuing to perform a ritual, and the other three you can see is Corinne Vandry and the priestess and the other mystic, and they've just sort of spread out, stepped back, and are keeping distance from each other,
That's
almost like they've heard someone throws fireballs about.
yeah.
So he rolled very badly on his initiative and got a 6.
I rolled a 12.
So
Live to win.
Would I have gotten any
Yeah.
regeneration in the time?
yes, you'll end this time. I would probably say you've got 3 of them off,
Nice.
because there's been a lot of
Yeah.
faffing about.
Sorry.
We did it on purpose.
No, I wasn't. That wasn't.
I know, dude,
a thing
come
that
on.
way. So he just steps forward and takes a stance.
Yeah, Salir will kind of like has the axe on the ground a little bit and just take one deep breath and then rage and hit him very hard in the face with an axe.
Mhm.
Okay. Are
So
you?
I am
are
raging
you-
and ruling my rage. Calm.
Oh, okay. God, this could go.
Yeah, I
This
passed.
could go.
It could go very bad.
This could go terribly, actually.
It could have immediately gone very bad.
How many rages do you have left?
I have one left after this.
Okay, that's fine. So you rage and you hit him. Are you hitting recklessly?
Everything is reckless.
Okay.
Everything I do, always.
In life.
I mean, that's the good thing about the barbarian. It's good to be reckless because they're gonna hit you anyway.
Exactly. That
What
is
trigger?
a number is does an 18.
How much?
18.
18 misses. He manages to get his blade in front of it and just swings your axe away from him. Just smiles again at you.
Whoops.
Gives you a wee nod.
Does a 20 hit?
Doesn't. So you take the second one and he brings his shield
Yeah.
across. And
You have
blocks
inspiration.
That.
I'm saving that for like
What about
dying
that?
moment. Yeah, I'm good. This is an opening blow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. So with his
Also, I rolled very poorly.
Yeah, you have.
with his bonus action, you see
jump.
him
Sorry.
pull out a potion. There's 2 can play at that game.
Haste.
And next, a small yellow potion with black swirls through it.
I know what
If,
potion
if,
that
it,
is.
if it's
Oh.
squid,
And
it's
he-
gotta be haste, yeah.
And
It's
he
licorice now.
seems to just gain a little bit more movement. So
Oh man.
that doubles his speed. He gets +2 to his AC,
Oh Jesus.
has advantage on dexterity saving throws, and gets an additional action on each of his turns.
Yep.
So
Right.
he attacks you with his long sword with advantage. First one is a crit.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
second one is a 21. Third one is a 24. And then the hasted
Yeah.
fourth one is
3 attacks.
yes, he
He's
has
like
3
level,
attacks.
that's like level 12. That's like level 12 stuff.
He is level 12 fighter.
I
you're
don't
correct.
this.
And his
that-
last one is an 18.
Yeah, all of them hit.
Right. I'm thinking maybe I should play a dwarf next.
Can you imagine if this guy hit any of you?
Dead.
Yeah. Dead. I mean, even with full spells, no.
He crits you for 12. So
On
this
this-
is obviously you're halving all of this.
For me.
The non-crit is an 11. The third one is a 14. And the last one is a 9.
I will say though, if I would have dueled him and I would have held him, that would have been combat over.
Yes.
Put him inside the bag of holding. And he's gone.
You have to squish him up real small.
No, I just sort of squish him in.
Yeah, I'm feeling fine. That wasn't as bad of a round as I was. He doesn't do nearly as much as those assassins.
Yeah, he's got lots of attacks, but I've not made him super OP with the damage.
Yeah. No, I remember the assassins. There was like 20 plus damage per attack. It was like, ugh. They
And then
really
poison.
hurt. That poison.
Okay. And he just sort of grins at you and gives you a nod as if to say, "Right, your turn."
Yeah, I think as he's hitting, like Selene just kind of also just like playfully, he's getting hit every time, but he's also like playfully like rolling his shoulders through it, just like, all right.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, alright.
And then my response is, 2 can play at that 2-player game, and I'll just like, push him.
Another
He's already
classic
had a
one-liner from
concussion.
Selire. A bit of
My
blood
God.
starts to trickle from his nose.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
2 more can play at this game.
Time out. He needs the medication.
So with my bonus action, I drink a potion of growth.
Oh.
And I'm gonna hit him.
What's weathered down like there?
What are these roll? I'm gonna need the inspiration on this one.
Okay.
What is it? D10?
Yeah.
D10. Yep.
Does a 24 hit?
A 24 just hits.
It's not a D10.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
What is it?
It's a D8.
Fuck.
Hands up. Actually, got that wrong. I always get that one
That's
wrong,
fine.
which is
That
why
is
I
it.
always reread it.
I rolled the same number.
All right. That's fine.
It was just a 5. It wasn't like
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
Okay.
Sweet.
I'll roll the second attack because that's how we did it with.
Mhm.
My honesty will be the death of me.
Yeah. Or
And-
Selire.
Or the
in
death
that
of
case.
Selire, yeah.
That's only at 16. I haven't rolled over a 10. What is with this hitting?
You gambled with the dice gods, and then you
Fine,
lost
I
their
have
favor.
a backup plan.
You're gonna
Max.
pull a card. and
Max
it's gonna,
dice. Damn it.
gonna pull a card. It's gonna pull a death for you. Duel 2 of them at once.
That would be hilarious.
It
So how
would've been
much damage, sorry, Selire?
14 plus 9. 23?
Okay.
Yes.
He takes it and he sort of nods, acknowledges the blow. To say, yes. I thought for a moment you weren't the word of the adversary. I thought you were.
Yeah, it took a bit of warming up. You,
Who can play at this 2-player game?
Yes,
Oh,
the air in here is not always conducive to getting the air deep into the lungs, is it?
it's very damp.
Are they by the water cooler? What's going on?
Don't know.
There's a humidifier right next to us.
Yeah. Oh, the man.
Like they're performing a manuscript from someone's latest indie movie.
That's spinning.
20.
It hit.
Dirty.
Oh,
It hits.
28. I like to give you the numbers.
oh, 28.
Oh, that one might not. 15?
It hits.
Fuck. Well, that one probably won't. It's a 13, that one.
That one misses.
Wow.
Right, so that was
Holy
3.
shit.
Something tells me the odds are stacked against you, Cillier.
Something tells me I have a very low AC, which is if I don't worry about doing things recklessly.
Yeah.
The first hit sort of slashes up and sort of catches you under the armpit and slides it back. Does 13 points of damage.
And that's big.
The next one's a cut to the hip, which is another 13 points of damage. And the third one, he just rolls round and sort of slashes you across the front point, and that's 14 points of damage.
All right. Come on, you piece of garbage dice. Roll better. Let's hope I can get 2 hits this time. 2 hits. Not the first one.
Oh, on that, he uses his reaction to riposte because he's a battle master.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
So he can use his reaction, expend a superior dice to make a melee weapon attack if you miss.
He's got double action.
And he gets to add the superiority dice to the damage roll if he hits you.
Yeah.
That is a 19.
Barely. Just barely.
Oh.
Didn't roll very well at all. That's another 13 points of damage.
Let's see. What if I...
All right. Second attack. That one hits. That's 27.
Yep,
Ooh.
that hits.
Do it.
Sorry, I'm marking off how long because the speed lasts for 1 minute, so I am marking it down round by round. He takes his potion of speed.
He takes his potion of speed very fast. Okay, math is hard.
Oh,
Numbers are
I thought it was
hard.
up the nose.
6 plus 6 plus 6 is...
Does an eyeball shot.
Oh.
How much damage?
18 damage.
Sorry, you're just ever so slightly cutting out every time you say that.
1-8.
1-8. Superb.
He's not a giant, is he?
No, he's a dragon.
Favorite
Just
enemy.
wanted to run that through.
The drow giant.
Yeah, come at me, bro. Hit me with your 4 attacks again.
It's round 3.
I ain't bloodied yet.
26.
Hits.
29.
Hits.
22.
Misses.
And another 22.
Jesus.
But that
He's
22
rolling,
hit.
he's rolling at plus 11.
Yeah, I'm rolling at a plus 10. Like, I'm with
Oh,
him.
he rolled a 1 on the first damage. So that's 8 on the first damage. 14 on the second. 11 on the third. And 15 maximum damage on the fourth.
Ooh.
I am a bloody.
This is round 2, right?
This is round 3.
Oh,
I've been hit about 13 times.
And for those guys watching, this guy is a blur. We can't forget he's making 4 strikes with a longsword every 6 seconds. This is probably the fastest thing you've ever seen in combat, and it's just like, he's incredibly poised. His blows are so precise and accurate. If it wasn't your friend that was fighting him, you would all probably be super impressed with the skill on display.
Yeah.
But you're super impressed at Salir because he's still standing.
And how much he can soak damage.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at him
Look at
go.
all that blood. How does he have so much blood in his body?
Whoa.
What?
Yeah.
Where does he get all of it?
The amazing Drohan.
The amazing ever bleeding man.
Yeah.
He never doesn't bleed.
Maybe a
Ugh.
halfling.
Motherfucker, I got a crit. You piece of garbage. I'm gonna kill this.
Here
You
comes
cri-
the parry.
And a 26 to hit for the second attack.
Okay.
But this is my crit damage. Brutal criticals. Come.
Yeah,
And let's see
big
if it-
damage, big damage.
Let's see if he gets bloodied.
Mara is correct though. He is going to use his parry on the crit, and will reduce the damage roll by 11.
Hey.
35 damage.
And then that 11 off that down to 24.
Yeah, and then the second hit is just a 12 damage.
Oh.
So I
You
counteract
got
the
your
parry.
crit. Yeah, you got
Plus
it.
one.
I'm sorry, how much was the second one?
12.
12.
12. It's fine. He's looking bloodied. You'd see he's sort of taken a bit of that sort of blow, sort of staggered him backwards a bit, and he sort of almost goes down to one knee and sort of looks up at you with no fear, just a renewed like sense of this is the challenge I've been looking for some time.
Here comes 4 table shots.
Yeah.
Because
I must break you.
nobody has challenged me like this for some time. I cannot express my gratitude.
I can't say the same. I've been bloody a lot.
I am not as good a fighter as you. I take blood.
It's more like this isn't as impressive as other fights I've been in. So it's like this is
You go away. You let me fight those 4 over there.
His first strike
I don't want to fight this.
26,
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh god.
23.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's a dirty 20
Fucking hell.
and a 29.
That'll hit too.
Jesus.
9, 11, 9. That's max. That's a 15.
All halved.
Yeah.
And it's as well, after such a difficult hit, I suppose I should really expend myself. Any action surges and hits you another 3 times.
Jesus. Come on.
That's a 29,
That'll hit.
27, 26.
You know, I would be
Right.
tempted to cutting words, but I'm really not. This is no point.
No.
10 damage, 15 damage, and 15 damage. Roll max damage twice there.
This is really like.
You just counteracted your barbarian skills.
Guess who's still standing?
Go away.
Hey.
This guy.
Yeah.
How are you still up?
I have 5 hit points.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
And he's just like, come at me.
He does the.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I know barbarian foo.
Yeah.
I know.
I know correct.
I think it's time.
To duel?
Wait.
No.
Yes.
Explain what happens.
It's time to duel because he's not living through this.
It's time.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's what it is to pull it out.
No,
Action
I'll just say it's an action to use it. That's fine.
Okay.
And that
Refrain
was
from-
Alton's genuine sound that he made.
Yeah, I think he like stands up. He's like I think Salir's like barely standing. He's like wobbling a little bit. Just like
He's doing the
Ugh.
fucking sailor.
all right, well, I mean, might as well make it worse for everybody here.
Yes, yes, do it.
He's gonna like drop his axe to the ground,
Do
reach
it,
into a breast pocket, not even like pull out the whole deck, just reach into the breast pocket and pull out one card from the.
Oh man, Emrad's gonna be pissed he wasn't here.
Yeah. Yeah. My God, yeah. My God.
Okay,
So just to double check that, remember this is a 22 card deck. So is that what you've got there?
Yes, it is.
Cool.
Yeah, we have been waiting long for this.
And I have all
I,
my conversions for it for what the cards are to the deck of many things.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I
That's
am
just-
nervous
no, I-
right now. I am physically fucking nervous.
I can't wait.
Yeah, this is. Oh no.
You know you're still screen sharing there, Squid. We don't see your face.
No, he knows.
Oh, no,
He's in
that's
character.
fine.
Isn't that Squid? I was so sure.
This is just a wee thing me and Dombro had a wee chat about. We'll see how it goes and how it looks and stuff like
I
that.
told him we don't want his
Something
face
like
on our stream.
Yeah.
No, I didn't say that.
I'm just going to pull the top card, and we'll see what happens.
Have you been practicing?
Did you
magic
shuffle
tricks?
it?
Yeah, I've
he
been
did.
shuffling
He's been,
it.
he's
Yeah,
been
I've
shuffling
been
it
doing
for
I was
for a
going to say
while.
you don't ever pick
Yeah.
from the top without shuffling. That could be bad.
He
Oh god.
did the Yu-Gi-Oh shuffle.
Oh god.
God. Show.
The Hanged Man.
Okay.
Okay. Is that a man?
No.
It's a Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, I don't
deck.
Now, the Hanged Man is Throne.
Hey, somebody got it right in chat. No. Oh my God.
Right. Let me just.
Oh, well done,
don't
Draco.
jump. Let me go. The
Hmm.
throne. So, the throne. You gain proficiency in the persuasion skill, and you add double your proficiency bonus on checks made with that skill. In addition, you gain rightful ownership of a small keep somewhere in the world. However, the keep is currently in the hands of monsters, which you must clear before you can claim the keep as your own.
Very well.
Okay.
I think Alton is looking around the place as if
So
somebody...
you're now,
Yeah.
Lot of cards.
you are now looking at Lord Salir.
Yeah.
Listen, if anyone was to have a keep, it should be the vampire, let's be honest.
Yeah.
He pulls it out. It like I imagine like the card just
Disintegrates.
glows and disappears, and just like dead.
Mara gets the reaction like a nuclear bomb went off.
No,
What do we get, Celia?
I don't know. Nothing.
Oh no, you have that that knowledge instantly passes to you. So
Oh.
you absolutely instantly know that you are now the owner of a keep somewhere. Now, I would give you all the background, but I obviously have to make that up now. But, and we can talk about that if Salir survives.
Lives.
Um,
He's saying there's like, yeah, Alton, this deck is very useful.
It's very
now, useless.
useless.
It's useless.
The one thing that I should have asked you beforehand is you're meant to declare how many numbers.
Oh, I can pull multiple cards. I forgot.
So
Because you're doing it as an
I am
action.
going to be fair, and I will allow you to draw more if that is what you feel Salir would do.
Now, Draco, you had premonition before.
Because I should have said that before. Because you're meant to
Yes.
declare how many cards you're going to draw. But I will give you a little bit of a mulligan on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will think just from reaching in, he'll have pulled the top and bottom card.
That's fine.
Because it's hard with one hand to pull multiple cards out easily.
Plus, his fingers are slick from blood.
Yeah, so I think the
Yeah.
most he could get in that situation would be 2 cards.
Fine.
Come on, heart of the cards,
Draw-
heart of the cards,
draw
heart of the
another one.
cards.
What did you
It's too,
get?
it's too much fun just to do one.
Oh God, what did I? Okay, so I got the devil.
Okay, and what does the devil?
I can't.
That's Don John.
Okay,
What does that one do?
Salir disappears. He just pops out of existence.
I don't know what Don John does.
I think
and-
Alton's like,
And Salir, you have become entombed in a state of suspended animation in an extra dimensional sphere. Everything that you were wearing stays behind you. So you are naked in suspended animation. The rest of the party, all you see is Salir's armor, his axe, his backpack just collapsed to the ground.
it's like a new hope.
Yeah, and Salir disappears.
What did you do to him? That's against the rules.
It was whatever he was doing with that card. I have not touched
Nothing.
him.
He was checking his wallet.
The hell happened?
He cheated.
What I am going to do is read the whole of this out. So just for the stream, because this is good, and this may now become a big part of the party. You disappear and become entombed in a state of suspended animation in an extra dimensional sphere. Everything you were wearing and carrying stays behind in the space you occupied when you disappeared. You remain imprisoned until you are found and removed from the sphere. You cannot be located by any divination magic, but a wish spell can reveal the location of your prison. Then, this is the best bit, you can draw no more cards.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Because they are linked. So, we are going to have to probably discuss potentially another character now.
Yeah, that's unfortunately how that goes.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna be even funnier? Excuse me, Lord Salir is entombed in a prison.
Yeah. But what about my butler?
Which is oddly enough, that extra dimensional place is his new keep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's where it is.
The king of my prison. I think we all stand.
Before I think what I was about to say is, I know it's very early, but before anyone reacts, I think that's a nice wee cliffhanger to have an early break. I don't know how you all feel.
Yeah. What do we do?
let you all have a little bit of a think, and yeah. For the rest of the session, you can have Garvin or Jabber, so you're not just.
Yeah, okay.
doing nothing.
I can do Cyric too.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
so
It was nice knowing all of you in the stream.
Yeah.
We're just a way to place Jabber in an extra dimensional space.
Bye.
Alright, guys, we're just gonna take a quick 10 minutes.
Next week you see me, it'll be a new name and a new port.
Yeah.
Oh man,
That's
I gotta do that. Why am I being punished? Alright, guys, we'll see
We'll
you
be back.
very shortly after this break.
Yeah.
5-10 minutes tops. Alright, thanks very much. See you soon. Bye.